must have fell asleep last night. Just right, the sunlight's dancing through the blinds. The day is waiting on the night. Just outside.
You're saying that you're never supposed to look at yourself in a magnifying mirror. And then there's a
Will you always be my love? Will you always be my love? Now cars are passing and birds are laughing and trees are holding up the sky. In the window, do they feel it? Have they seen it grow? Have they been watching us? Do they know? Always be Will you always be my love? Will you always be my love? Will you always be my love?
Ketubah is a wonderful example of Hidur Mitzvah. It is the beautification of a mitzvah, the opportunity to take a command, a contract, and to create something that is both artful but also reflective of the beauty of the relationship between the two of you. Our hope and prayer is over the years when you see this ketubah that you will see greater beauty, greater meaning, greater depth each time you gaze upon it. Mazel Tov! O nishama b'yarei Yehuda u'lechutzot Yerushalayim. Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and guard you. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, may God show you favor and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may God show you kindness. May God grant you peace. Amen. May the Lord of the the fulfillment of the Midrash that teaches that before we are born, we are joined together with our perfect other, the match to our soul. And when we're born, we split apart. And if we're lucky, and if we have the help of God, and in your case, the World Wide Web, we find that perfect other, that one that we were meant to be with, our Besherta. May you build a Bayit Ne'aman, a true and faithful home in the household of the people of Israel. May your home be like the tent of Abraham and Sarah that this chuppah represents, open to all who love you, open to all who want to share your life together, and this remarkable light that emanates from the two of you whenever you look into each other's eyes, whenever you stand together.
Hare at
Mikudeshet li,
Mekudeshet li
b'taba'at zo,
b'taba'at zo,
kedat Moshe,
Kedat Moshe,
v'Yisrael.
v'Yisrael.
By this ring,
By this ring, you are consecrated to me as my wife.
in accordance with the law of Moses
In accordance with the law of Moses
and the people Israel.
and the people Israel.
Accepting this ring, I pledge you all my love and devotion. Ani l'dodi v'dodi li. I am for my beloved, as my beloved is for me.
In accepting this ring, I pledge you all my love and devotion.
Hare ata mikudash li v'tava'at zo kedat Moshe v'Yisrael. By this ring, you are consecrated to me as my husband, in accordance with the law of Moses and the people of Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yotzar et Adam betzalemo, בצלם דמות תפניתו, והתקינר לו ממנו בניין הדיין. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר האדם.
Amen.
Sostosis letogelo akoro bekibuk tzabareho letocha besimecha baruch atah Adonai mesameach Tzion bevaneha.
Amen. I want to be with you forever because you are the kind of person I aspire to be. You're a good man through and through. It requires no effort or artifice for you to be kind, empathetic, nurturing, ethical, because that is who you are in your soul and in your bones. It is the way you were born, with a lev tov, a good heart. You're smart, passionate about Israel and democratic politics. You have the quickest wit and the best sense of humor, my sense of humor. But you can also toss around an old man Jewish jokes with the best of them. You can make anyone laugh, and that is usually your express train ticket into their heart. I know that was one of the ways that you chewed right into mine. And the list goes on. I know that the way you love and care for me now will be the same way you love and care for me forever. You make me be my best self. I love you in my bones. My dear Meredith, the last 3 years have been the best 3 years of my life. Your infectious smile and contagious laugh instantly make everything brighter and warmer. You are the most beautiful, cute, adorable, fun, playful, genuine, thoughtful, caring, kind, generous, giving, and sweet person I have ever known. The truth is that I thought about you before I even met you. You were my thought of who I wanted to be with, my dream girl. And that's why, within the first week of meeting you, I knew that you were the one for me. Falling in love with you was the easiest thing I've ever done. I love that you cried during movie previews. I love you for letting me love you more than I ever imagined I could love someone. You have spoiled me. I'm just not as happy without you by my side. Something is missing without you around. You make everything better, including me. And that's why I want to marry you. That's why I can't wait to marry you. That's why I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You are my dream come true. You have my entire heart and all my love forever. May God turn the divine face towards you. May you feel the light of the divine presence always. And may God grant you the greatest of all gifts, the gift of shalom, peace, and fulfillment. And to that we can all say, Amen. Mazel tov!
You know, I thought it would be hard to marry off my daughters, to watch them get married. And in fact, it hasn't been hard at all when I see the way that Meredith lights up when she's with Brian. And when I see that the guy she's marrying is just such a kind and good and true man, it just warms my heart. I actually now am batting 1,000 lifetime in the son-in-law department, and that's a great stat to have. So I want to state unequivocally just how proud and happy I am to be Meredith's dad and Brian's dad-in-law, and how happy I am to be here today and to have all of you with us. And thank you all very much. To the bride and groom.
I remember very well the day she came home and she met you, and she was absolutely bubbling over with excitement, just pinching herself, thinking that this is too good to be true. And she felt that from the very first moment. And Brian, I think you know that I loved you right from the beginning too. When your friends talked about you last night, it was so wonderful to hear them talking about the very same person that I've come to know, and they described you very much with all their humor and ribbing and roasting. They described you in the very same way that your future mother-in-law, now your mother-in-law, would describe you, and that's very special. Michelle and Meredith and I are a very close little circle. When we get together, we'll all climb into my bed in my bedroom and spend the time talking, and Josh has joined our circle, and now Brian has joined our circle. The main thing I can tell you, Meredith, is that you've really gotten good at life. I love you both, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, happy life together, and congratulations. I love you both.
We went to a Jersey Boys concert, Dee Dee, myself, Brian, and Meredith. And before the show, we met in the hotel lobby where we're staying. And our first introduction consisted of my extending my hand and wishing and saying hello. Well, she did that, but she also said, "Don't I get a hug?" From that moment on, we knew she was someone special.
The very first time that Meredith visited us in Minneapolis, she stole our hearts when she asked to see photos of Brian as a child. We hardly knew her, but there in our living room was this beautiful, outgoing young woman, so refreshingly authentic and uninhibited, so joyously racing through the photo albums. And as she discovered each photo, one after another, and there were a lot of them, she exclaimed in sheer delight about each photo, "Look at him here, look at him there." Finally, she was so overcome with emotion, she just picked up the entire album and kissed the pages in rapid succession. Meredith, you're exactly the young woman who we'd hoped would find her way to Brian and to us.
As for Brian, what a quality young man he is. He was born to be a mensch, which is true. You are perceptive, compassionate, practical, and playful, and these traits will serve you well in marriage. We are so happy that you found your beshert, your soulmate, the person that you're supposed to spend your life with.
Going forward, our greatest wish for the two of you is that through the years, your love for each other will deepen so much and grow so much that years from now, you'll look back on this day, your wedding day, as the day you loved each other the least. Mazel tov, we love you.
Growing up, my sister Meredith and I did everything together. We were dressed in identical frilly pink dresses, carted around the city together in the same stroller, and sent off to the same playdates. Whenever I had a slumber party, you better believe the mattress was shoved over to accommodate an extra sleeping bag on my bedroom floor for my sister. When it came time to go to overnight camp, our mom excitedly informed us that she had strong-armed the camp director into giving us special permission to sleep in the same cabin. By the time I realized that this kind of relationship was not really normal, Meredith had already grown on me. And during our nightly performances of The Sound of Music, I could always count on Meredith and our cast of two. I would play the role of Maria, and Meredith would play everyone else. Growing up as a Kron-Fritzen, when a nice guy with a short last name walks into your life, you go for it. I see how well-suited you two are to one another. Brian knows just how to talk Mare off the ledge when it gets to that point. And it does get to that point. And Meredith brings fun, passion, and a few new Hebrew words into their life together. The moral of the story is when the worst thing you can say about a guy is that he doesn't like soft cheeses, you're doing pretty well for yourself. So congratulations, Meredith and Brian. I love you both, and let's all raise a glass. Cheers.
It's pretty amazing to me that a kid who once wore sweatpants to school every single day for an entire year, who wore white girls' figure skates to play ice hockey, played with dolls that he calls action figures. So yes, that kid has turned into a fine, upstanding, obviously very well-groomed. Have you seen the socks? Everyone saw the socks? Okay, good. Successful gentleman that he is today. He also managed to take this beautiful woman off the market. Brian, at my wedding, you said that someday you hope to find your Cindy. And I think what you meant by that was you would hope to find a partner, someone who you loved and who loved you back, someone who brought out the best in you and completed you. And I think it's obvious to everyone in this room that he found that in Meredith. Meredith, you have such a passion for life, traveling the world, playing an active role in politics and community, competing in triathlons, singing in choirs, going for an MBA, working full-time. I don't know where you get this energy. You also live life to the fullest, and it's very impressive. And you deserve a husband who can match that energy, who always wants to get up and go. Thank God Brian married you before you found one. Always remember that happy marriages begin when we marry the one we love, and they blossom when we love the one we marry. Here's wishing you both a lifetime of love, health, happiness, and of course, living life to the fullest together.
And the heavens open every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. Yet I come running to her like a river song. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime. Yes, I need her in the night. Yes, I wanna throw my arms around her, kiss her, hug her, kiss her and hold her tight. When I come returning from so far away, she gives me sweet loving to brighten my day. Yes, it makes me righteous. Yes, it makes me feel whole. It makes me mellow down into my soul. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy.
Gentlemen, the bride and groom.
If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a river in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod. If you were a floor, I'd wanna be the rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hug. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were the wood, I'd be the fire. If you were the love, I'd be the desire. If you were a castle, I'd be your moat. And if you were an ocean, I'd learn to float. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea.